Hi, I'm Dave Wurzel, and you're watching PHTV4 Spotlight. Today's Spotlight is on a special event that took place earlier this morning. We're with Latia Moore, who is the, make sure I get your title right, Director of University Relations for Impact. And we're going to hear about what Impact is, and the scholarship winner from Impact that went to Julia Feldner this morning. And we'll get to meet Julia and talk about where she's headed with that scholarship. So first, maybe Julia, congratulations. This is a very nice scholarship for you. Can you tell us where you're going to school with this first?
I have not committed anywhere yet, but I am considering Illinois State University, the University of Nebraska, and the University of Missouri.
All right, good luck. Those are all great schools. Do you have an area of study in mind yet? I know that you don't necessarily have to declare a major yet, but what's on there for you?
I'm interested in biology.
Okay, any thoughts on what happens with biology, what career path?
I have a passion for science and for helping others, so I'm interested in going into the medical field and being a dermatologist, but I'm also considering nursing.
Okay, great career options for you, especially I'm sure it's a great job market and great helping areas like you mentioned. So Julia, before we talk about Impact, can you talk about, number one, how you found out about this scholarship and why this scholarship is important for you?
Well, at last year's Impact Assembly that I attended when I was a junior, I learned a lot about all of the college application resources that are available to me to help make that process easier. So I was inspired to apply for this scholarship, and I'm very proud to be the recipient, not only because it eases the financial burden for my family, but it also recognizes all of the hard work that my teachers and I have put into teaching and learning. So.
Yeah, it is. I would say it is a nice special thing because it's an acknowledgement of your hard work and yourself and your teachers and your classmates that probably helped you along the way, and your family. And at the same time, college is expensive and there is a financial burden, so it's very important that way. No, it's a wonderful, and so you did a great lead-in you went to an assembly last year. This is Impact now, right? Obviously, your organization was a great inspiration. Latia, can you tell us what Impact is and what they do?
Sure. So Impact is a college readiness organization. We help students that are junior level students in the Chicagoland area. We go into 5 local high schools every academic school year, and we cover the college selection, admissions, and financial aid process for the students.
I would say that's, when I think about what a student in high school has to do to prepare for college, that's a tall order. There's a lot going on there. And today you had an assembly. Can you talk about what happens at the assembly that helps facilitate that process towards college?
Sure. So first of all, I just want to say thank you to Shepherd High School for allowing us to come. This is our 8th year at this particular school, and every year they actually bring the students out of class and into an assembly for us to talk to them. And this opportunity is for the students to not just hear about different schools that they can go to, but also to get motivated to do their best, which is why we chose the junior level population to be able to speak to, because we want them to make the most of the rest of their junior year going into their senior year academically.
Yeah, timing-wise, it's critical. And I know we caught the end of the assembly. There were some representatives from some colleges there. You coordinated that. And you also do the Chicagoland area. So this isn't the only scholarship Impact is handing out. You've got several others going, right?
So our goal is to give out 1 scholarship to each and every school that we partner with, including Thornton Fractional South, Hillcrest High School, as I mentioned, Shepherd High School, as well as Bloom and Bloom Trail. And so it's up to the students to actually apply, like Julia did, to receive the finances.
And even that's kind of a tricky process because there are so many different avenues to pursue scholarships, whether locally, community-based, or through the school itself. In your case, how do you guys generate the scholarships that you hand out? Because you mentioned several schools, so that's a lot of money getting out there.
Right. So we do have partners, and I'm very excited. Thank you for asking that question, to be able to highlight our community partners. One is Bank Financial, another is BMO Harris Bank, and then the final is Culver's Restaurant. And we actually have one of our board members, someone who sits on our board, is a co-owner of 4 local Culver's restaurants. So we're very appreciative to them, and they are the ones that provide the funding for the scholarships.
I would say what a wonderful thing for them to give back into the community, right? And then the last thing I want to ask you about is, so, you had this today, and I'm sure you're visiting other schools, throughout the year. What is coming up next for Impact on the calendar?
So next month, we will be at Hillcrest High School, and that will be our last school for the academic school year. And then we'll start to prepare to receive, hopefully, a lot of different applications for the scholarships and go through all of that process going into the summer, and then preparing again for the next academic school year.
What a wonderful service. I think about what that process is like, you know, and for students, some of the questions they were asking at the assembly, what a great way to engage them and help them along that path, you know.
Can I mention that I think the students at Shepherd High School did a phenomenal job on today? You mentioned some of the questions that they were asking. We didn't have to probe them for questions. They were raising their hands, and they were engaged, and they wanted to hear from myself, as well as the 4 college representatives that were represented here today.
Okay. Again, thank you. Julie, I'm going to hit you. Can I hit you with one surprise question? What's your favorite subject in school?
Science.
Science. Is that related to the major choice?
Yes,
Okay. Do you do any other clubs or activities or sports at Shepherd?
I do. I'm a part of NHS, the French National Honor Society, Student Council, Leo Club, Photography Club.
Wow. You got a lot going on, and you find time to go to school too, right? Congratulations. And dermatology or nursing, something in the medical profession that's in the future, congratulations. Good luck. You have some time to sort that out too. Congratulations. Thank you, Latia, for providing this. I'm Dave Wurzell, and you've been watching PHTV4. We've been at Shepherd High School in Palos Heights, celebrating Impact awarding a scholarship to Julia, a student at Shepherd High School. Thank you for watching.